Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHONJ fans troll Teresa Giudice as she poses with House of Villains co-stars. Are these her ex-inmates? The Real Housewives of New Jersey may be off the air for the foreseeable future, but its original star stayed booked and busy. Teresa Giudice is set to have a massive presence on House of Villains Season 2. Premiering later this month on E! Her casting was announced earlier this year, and we've watched countless sneak peeks of the season as she goes up against Tiffany New York Pollard. Regardless of what you think of Teresa, she knows how to deliver good TV, and producers will probably laugh all the way to the bank when the show premieres. Pre-season footage shows her having countless arguments with Tiffany, which has made viewers question how she'll fare against the Flavor of Love alum. As Monsters and critics reported, the House of Villains Season 2 cast includes Wes Bergman, Larissa Lema, Richard Hatch, Jesse Goddard, Candy Muse, Victoria Larson, Camilla Poindexter, and Safari. Teresa has been busy promoting the show. Following a recent press event, she shared photos of her cast on social media. As expected, there were some comments beneath the photos that were sure that RHONJ would rather not exist. But the reality of social media is that people will make their voices heard, and that's precisely what happened here. Are these her ex-inmates? One viewer wrote, clearly reminding everyone that Teresa was imprisoned for a lengthy spell many years ago. Teresa's time on RHONJ has been marred in recent years by toxic fans who have let the show's toxicity spill online. Teresa even came out to try to shut it down earlier this year as social media bullying of her co-stars intensified. "You ruined the show," wrote another viewer, whom we're sure is referencing RHONJ. The long-running Bravo series' future is questionable as producers attempt to revitalize the cast. Teresa isn't as lucrative as she once was because network executives will look to trim budgets wherever possible. "Why her makeup always make her look washed out?" another viewer wrote. Another critic wondered about the recent changes in Teresa's appearance. "Your lips stretch from one side of your face to the other. Why?" the fan wondered. "You were beautiful before all the drastic changes." Teresa is well known as one of Bravo's biggest villains, but will she handle the heat in a house with other people like herself? That's one of the more interesting questions as we await the new season of House of Villains. Teresa Giudice, the queen of controversy and table-flipping legend, has once again found herself in the crosshairs of trolls. This time, however, it's not her family drama or her infamous legal troubles fueling the fire, but rather a photo she recently shared on social media. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star, known for her bold personality and unrelenting loyalty to her friends, posted a picture with her new castmates from the show House of Villains. But the RHONJ fan base, known for their sharp tongues and witty remarks, couldn't resist taking a jab at Teresa. In the photo, Teresa stands confidently in the middle of a group of reality TV's biggest troublemakers, her signature pout and long, dark locks perfectly styled. Around her are the likes of Jax Taylor, Vanderpump Rules, Omarosa, The Apprentice, and Tiffany New York Pollard, Flavor of Love. It's a star-studded lineup of reality TV's most notorious figures, all brought together for a show that promises to be as dramatic and chaotic as their past exploits. But for RHONJ fans, the sight of Teresa surrounded by these infamous personalities sparked a series of jokes that took aim at her well-documented stint in federal prison. As soon as the photo hit Instagram, the comment section lit up like a Bravo reunion episode. One fan sarcastically commented, "Wow, is this a reunion with her ex-inmates? Looks like Teresa is really back in her element." Another chimed in, "Are these her cellmates from the big house?" Teresa looks right at home. The snark didn't stop there, with countless fans making similar jokes, comparing the House of Villains cast to a group of criminals and questioning if Teresa was still in touch with any of her former prison buddies. It wasn't the first time Teresa's legal past had come back to haunt her in the form of online ridicule. Back in 2014, she and her then-husband Joe Giudice were convicted on multiple charges of fraud, leading to Teresa serving 11 months in federal prison. While she's since rebuilt her life, focusing on her family, her career, and her ever-present role on RHONJ, the trolls never let her forget her time behind bars. And in this latest round of online jabs, it was clear they were having a field day. One particularly brutal comment read, "I guess this cast is a little less scary than her last one in prison. At least this time, she won't have to trade cigarettes for toilet paper." Others made light of the show's title, with one fan quipping, "House of Villains? More like House of Paralyse." The internet, as always, was quick with its humor, and no one was holding back. Despite the barrage of jokes, Teresa's loyal fans came to her defense, clapping back at the haters. "Leave her alone. Teresa has moved on from her past and is living her best life," one fan wrote. Another added, "People are so quick to judge. She paid her debt to society, and now she's out here making moves. Haters gonna hate." But even Teresa's defenders couldn't stop the flood of prison-themed jokes. One fan humorously suggested, "At least Teresa's got experience with villains. She handled the clink, so this show should be a breeze for her." Another laughed, "Well, she's definitely got the qualifications to be on a show called House of Villains. No one can flip a table like Tre." While the comments section was a mix of playful trolling and genuine admiration for Teresa's resilience, there was no denying the fact that her past continues to follow her, no matter how far she's come. The House of Villains photo, intended to promote her new venture, instead reignited memories of her time in prison, reminding fans that Teresa's journey has been anything but ordinary. But if there's one thing Teresa Giudice has proven time and time again, it's that she can take the heat. Whether she's being dragged through the mud by her RHONJ co-stars or being trolled by fans online, Teresa always manages to rise above. Her ability to stay strong in the face of adversity is part of what has kept her at the forefront of reality TV for over a decade. And if the jokes at her expense bother her, she certainly doesn't show it. In fact, it's possible that Teresa might even embrace the trolling. After all, she's always been one to own her mistakes and stand tall in the aftermath. Her time in prison, while undoubtedly difficult, became part of her storyline on RHONJ, and she's never shied away from addressing it head-on. As one fan pointed out in the comments, Teresa's been through worse than internet trolls. She'll laugh this off, just like she's done with everything else. As House of Villains gears up for its premiere, there's little doubt that Teresa will continue to be a lightning rod for both criticism and admiration. Her ability to stir the pot is exactly what made her a reality TV icon in the first place, and this latest project seems tailor-made for someone with her level of experience in navigating drama and conflict. And who knows? Maybe the trolls will find something new to focus on once the show airs, giving Teresa a brief reprieve from the constant jabs about her past. Until then, though, it's clear that Teresa's photo with her House of Villains co-stars has given RHONJ fans plenty of fodder for their snarky comments. But if we've learned anything from watching Teresa over the years, it's that she won't let a few jokes get in the way of her hustle. As one fan so aptly put it, Teresa didn't survive prison and the RHONJ reunion just to be bothered by some Instagram comments. She's a villain, all right, just not the kind people expect.